Sinai?
In the hills of ancient Israel, God would make himself known to his people when they stepped out in faith. And in this particular opportunity, there was a showdown of Elijah versus the 450 prophets of Baal. Here we see the altar and Elijah's challenge to the prophets. Call on the name of your God, but do not light the fire. So they took the sacrifice and prepared it. Then they called on the name of Baal from morning until noon. "O Baal, answer us," they shouted, but there was no response. No one answered, and they danced around the altar they had made.
"Shout louder," he said. "Surely he is a god. Perhaps he is deep in thought or busy sleeping. Maybe he is traveling and must be called." So they shouted louder and slashed themselves with swords and spears, as was their custom. But
midday passed, and they continued their frantic prophesying until the time for the evening sacrifice. But there was no response. No one answered. No one paid attention. Then it was Elijah's turn.
"Fill 4 large jars with water and pour it on the offering and on the wood."
So they did.
"Do it again."
And they did it again.
"Do it a 3rd time," he ordered.
And they did it a 3rd time. The water ran down around the altar and even filled the trench.
"O Lord, let it be known today that you are God in Israel and that I have done all things at your command. Answer me, O Lord, so that these people will know that you, O Lord, are God and that you are turning their hearts back again."
Then the fire of the Lord fell and burned up the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, and the soil, and also licked up the water in the trench.
"Seize the prophets of Baal. Don't let anyone get away."
They seized them, and Elijah had them brought down to the Kishon Valley, where they met their demise.